first, but her Islam was almost towards the beginning stages of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed her with a situation, and really you can say that she really got a very special situation to get a special dua from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the dua that was right on target, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided her through that dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to Sirat al-Mustaqim. I don't want to pause too much at this point, but here something that we need to remember, that Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een, the benefit they got from the companionship of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was not limited to getting the education. Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een also got these special occasions, and they got the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They got the prayers of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And especially when on a special occasion Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will be making a dua, and a person will grab that chance and get the dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we all can tell, not to talk about a Prophet of Allah, if it is a virtuous person, and he has a special occasion that he will make a dua and we can grab that occasion, we can tell that it's going right on the target, and inshallah we will get it. And we'll see the results of it right there. So this was one of the great benefits that Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'een had from the companionship of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Once Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam went to the Haram of Makkah with the intention of performing the tawaf. The kuffar of Quraysh, and especially all the leaders of Quraysh, had made a plan to beat up Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that day. He didn't know nothing about their plan. He entered the Haram, and when he got by the Kaaba, they all jumped on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and started beating him up. Of course, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, without saying anything to these people, he did not, of course, there was not even a chance to escape from that gathering, as they had surrounded Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. But there was a person over there who was watching, and although he was from one of the kuffar, and in some ahadith it also says that that person was Muslim, and it was Abdullah bin Mas'ud Radiyallahu Anhu. He rushed to Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu because he knew the only person who can protect Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam at this time is Abu Bakr as-Siddiq Radiyallahu Anhu. So he rushed to Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu and said to him, Adrik sahibak, go and get your friend, help your friend. They are beating him up very badly at the Kaaba. Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu rushed there, and he saw Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam bleeding, and yet they are beating him up. He went into that gathering and started protecting Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he was saying, Waylakum, ataqtuluna rajulan an yaqula Rabbi Allah? What's wrong with you people? Are you people trying to kill a person just because he says my Lord is Allah? And at the same time, وَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ, He has brought very clear proofs to you people that Allah is your Lord. If you people cannot accept the challenges that this person is offering you, and you cannot defeat his proofs, why are you trying to beat him up? As Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu said these words to the kuffar of Quraysh, they changed their direction and started beating Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu. Of course, Rasulullah, Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu got what he wanted. At least he was able to save Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That was his main goal. But they beat Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu so badly that day that his whole face was swollen. And he fainted right there. Some people from the clan of Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu knew that the kuffar of Quraysh are beating Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu up by the Kaaba. So he went and informed them. They came and they protected Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu. By that time he was unconscious. And his situation was such that everyone thought that he's almost dead or he will be dying very soon. They picked Rasulullah, they picked Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu up, took him to his home, and started sprinkling some water on his face. Finally, when he became conscious and he got his senses back, the first word he uttered was, "Ma fa'ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." How is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? They said to him, "Just worry about yourself." And most of the people from his clan that are around him at that time, this is the beginning days of Islam, most of the people around him are kuffar. Even though they are from his clan and they protected him, but they are kuffar. And Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu has only one word to say, "Ma fa'ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." Just tell me, how is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam doing? They said to him, "We don't know nothing about your friend." And they said to his mother, "Now you take care of him. And if you need our help, let us know." And they all left. Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu said to his mother, "Ma'am, I'm not going to test anything. I'm not going to eat or drink anything till I find out about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." She said, "Son, you know that I don't know nothing about your friend. I don't know where he is and what situation he is in now. So please don't ask me about him." And she tries to offer him some food, some drink, some water at least. And he says, "No. I'm not going to take a single drop of water till I find out about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." So finally she gives up and she says, "Tell me, how can I find out about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, about your friend Muhammad?" He said, "Go to Fatima bint al-Khattab." Fatima, daughter of al-Khattab, who was the sister of Umar radiyallahu anhu. Of course, Umar radiyallahu anhu wasn't a Muslim yet, but his sister was a Muslimah. So he said, "Go and ask her about Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." His mother went to ask Fatima. And of course, Fatima was hiding her iman. It was very dangerous in those days for people to find out that someone is Muslim. And especially for Fatima radiyallahu anha, because her brother was one of the most strict people against Islam, Umar radiyallahu anhu. So she said to al-Khair, the mother of Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, "I don't know what are you talking about. And I don't know why you are asking me about that man. But if you want, I can go with you to your son and ask him what does he want." She went with her to Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu. Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu right away asked her, "How is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam doing?" She says, "Your mother is hearing. She is not a Muslimah yet. And we are supposed to keep our iman secret at this time." Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu says, "Don't worry about my mother now. She won't do nothing. She won't tell anyone. Tell me, how is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam doing?" She said, "Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is in Darul Arqam, a place where he normally used to spend his days. And that was the place where he used to educate the new Muslims about Islam in the beginning days of Islam." Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu said, "I swear I will not be eating or drinking anything till I see Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and find out how is he doing." They said, "At this time we cannot take you to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's dangerous for you and for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also."